Stop what you're doing. Stop. Look, I don't care what you're doing right now. Stop right now and listen to me. All right, I need y'all to pay attention. Y'all know how much I love Gohan as a character. All right, we are, oh my goodness, we are getting an LF Future Gohan. LF Future Gohan, dude has one arm. This is the first 3D game where we finally have Future Gohan with one arm. We literally thought it was never going to happen, and it finally happened. The first 3D game to give him one arm. Oh my goodness, but that's besides the point. He's a legendary finish unit. You know what? I'm out here losing my mind right now, but let's just hop right into the gameplay.
There you are.
It's over.
I am actually mad excited for this Gohan, bro. Y'all do not understand though, but now that we've seen what he can do, let's actually break it down. So it says Future Gohan coming soon. Draw special arts and nullify unfavorable elements when an ally is down. His special arts buff damage and nullify attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. He also has a hybrid Saiyan First endurance effect and art ceiling. Oh my goodness, he has endurance. He has endurance. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoo. Y'all don't understand, bruh. Oh my god, I'm actually I'm unfathomably excited right now. Okay, let's just go at it bit by bit. So very first one is draw special arts and nullify unfavorable elements when an ally is down. Very straightforward, and I actually like that ability. The only thing is it limited to activating only once or twice, right? And how long does the ability actually last for? Like 10 seconds, 15, 20, because if it's just 5 seconds, that's not much. But if it's at least 10 seconds, that's definitely enough time to actually make something happen. But apart from all of that, he's able to draw a special arts card, which is always a good thing. And I don't know, like this is going to be something good. Now, with his special arts, I don't know if they're talking about his special move or his special skill. It doesn't clarify, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out in due time. But even at that, like what his special move is one-handed Kamehameha, which is gonna be kind of nice, you know what I'm saying? So we'll figure all of that out when we actually get our hands on the unit. Then the next part, his special arts buffs damage and nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Okay, so I'm leaning towards it being his special skill card, but he's able to his special arts buff damage, which is always good. Nullify attribute downgrades, always good, and abnormal conditions. So yeah, he gets stronger and nullifies all the nonsense, which is great because we do have a lot of units in the game that could sabotage like anybody. Like one prime example is the Dragon Ball Super Frieza. If you land that unit's special skill card on somebody, they get paralyzed. And it is extremely annoying to try to get out of that. But if they land that on Future Gohan and hopefully paralysis doesn't affect him to the point where he can actually use his special skill, you nullify that and you're back in the game. So that is just phenomenal. It's actually ironic too, because I was just playing PvP before all this dropped and I was dealing with the Frieza player and I had to deal with that constantly and it was just super annoying. So again, being able to nullify that is always a good thing. And of course, you know, attribute downgrades and all this stuff as well. So he can, you know, if they weaken his blast arts or, you know, raise his arts cost, he can nullify all that. And then of course, he is a hybrid Saiyan with endurance. Oh my goodness. And art ceiling. So art ceiling, self-explanatory. Now, as for which arts he will seal, I don't know. Like it could either be him sealing strike, blast, or he could seal like a particular slot, right? So maybe it's like slot 3, slot 1, slot 4, whatever, right? But forget all that, he has endurance. So yeah, Future now has another unit with endurance. Actually, it's been a while because I think the last Future unit that had endurance was Zamasu. So, and Zamasu, I'm talking about Red Zamasu, and he came out a very, very long while ago, and he's not even viable anymore in the meta. So to know that Future has another unit that has endurance is actually great. The downside to that is, even though endurance is not a bad ability, there are a ton of units out there that nullify it, and there are too many to count. Like literally off the top of my head, you have Gogeta Blue nullifies endurance, Vegito Blue nullifies endurance, UI Goku nullifies endurance. So yeah, there are too many units that nullify endurance. Now, if it was more like, I would say, a revival, much like Revival Cell, that's different because that ability can't be nullified no matter how hard you try. So unfortunately, that's not the case, but still in a general retrospect, it's not bad because that means that you could throw him in the line of fire for a Rising Rush and you'll be fine. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But again, like I said earlier, with UI Goku, Vegito Blue, Gogeta Blue, those units running rampant, it's going to be kind of difficult to utilize units that have endurance, but it's not to say like it'll be ultimately impossible. It, you know, obviously everybody's circumstance is different, so we'll all have to wait and see when that actually happens. But I don't know what is going on today, bro. Like, we've gotten so much info for Dragon Ball Legends. First, it was info about Zenkai 21. Then we got gameplay of the new 21. And now we have gameplay of an LF Future Gohan with one arm. One. Oh, and not only that, he has a unique, actually, I think he's the first unit in Dragon Ball Legends to have a unique tap attack. Because normally everybody, you know, taps with their fists or whatever. This is the first unit to use literally anything else but their fists. He taps with his feet. So again, it's a very small thing. Obviously, it doesn't really impact like how he plays or anything, but just a small tidbit like that is actually really nice. And of course, obviously his special, or not special move, his ultimate attack has blast armor. So yeah, I can't wait. Again, y'all already know how I feel about Gohan, and it's gonna be tough because they're probably gonna pair him alongside 21. So, oh goodness gracious, I really hope we can get this Gohan, or we at least get 21. One or the other, I'll be okay, but if we get Gohan, I'm gonna be absolutely ecstatic. But I do want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. Are you guys excited that we're getting an LF Future Gohan? And for any of like the Dragon Ball fans that have been waiting forever for this type of thing to happen, are you guys excited that we're finally getting a Future Gohan with one arm? Again, it sounds so minuscule, but it actually means a lot to a lot of people, and I mean a ton of people. This is actually pretty big. But regardless though, let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I gotta start grinding some crystals, bro, because I literally have to get this Gohan.